What's up? What's up, everybody? Hey, I gotta do these live from now on because I'm getting too many format issues for some reason. No idea why. So if you guys see me popping on and I'm not really looking into chat, that could be it. All right. See if I can knock most of these here out today. Alrighty, Mike Trout, huh? But yeah, so you guys know I gotta come live to do this stuff now because the formatting for these videos for everybody just taking too long. And for some reason, XSplit is not letting me do stuff the way I want to. All right, you got some divots on the back. A little bit on the corners, especially this one. Oh, I don't have this plugged in right. I just plug back in. There we go. Should pop up now. There we go. Do, 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 do. Kind of see there where the corner's a little white. The other issue is down here by the numbers. You got to scratch. Right there. I figure where my pen comes on the screen at. Right there. Always got to check this foil here, especially around the patch because they will hit you with surface and edge. And then the other part, let me see where I saw this out on here. Okay, right above the bat. All right, right there in the green. Trying to get to where it shows it the best. I found my pen's out on my screen up high. Right there. Almost there. You can see a divot. Whiting on the back corner, whiting on the edges. Can really see it there. I mean, honestly, for this one here, I would just sell it raw. So, your front, divots, and a scratch. Back is corners, edge. I would go DC with it. See, I'm gonna get through. You guys might see me pop in and out today a lot doing these. I'm pretty much almost caught up with everybody's stuff now, which is good. So Pujols rookie out of 2,500. You guys never see these that much anymore. Pretty cool card from Upper Deck. Right up here, you can see the white on the corner. That's going to ding you down to a 9 right off bat. It looks like this back, top, right, and left corner soft too. So we're going to look at your corners on this. That's what I see mostly with issues. So when we look right here, just so you can get a better perspective of what I'm seeing once my screen comes back. Right there, you can see your white on the corner, top left. And then what I'm looking at here in the back, which may be harder to show. How am I going to do with the angle here? Kind of hard to see. It's more this one over here. See how it has like a little weird glare up there in the corner? It kind of looks like it was a little bit soft. Like it was dinged, like somehow being placed into something. But nice card, man. I like Pujols' rookies. So front, top, left, corner, back. This is white. Top, right, corner, damage. I would say go to DC with it. I don't know what these sell for raw though, but I mean, if you want to take a chance SGC onto it and the money value's there, I would say roll with it. But on to you. Man, if anybody comes on and starts seeing some crazy stuff on football games, please put in the chat. This, I'm pretty sure this top left corner is pretty dinged up, unless that's like part of the net. And same with this side here. White on the bottom two back corners. So already you're looking, way down into the grading scale. I know you only want 10s. This stuff is very hard to 10, sir. You can see the white there. You figure how I can do it. Right there, the white. 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 So, not saying anything with surface issues onto it. I got the good light out now. I take it back. Let's take a look here by his arm. I can figure out what arm I'm looking at here. There's Shaq's arm. All right, right below these lights, you can see that little bit of surface damage. That's actually in the card. I don't know if it's crease or if it's just been sitting for a while in like a binder and it got bent a little bit. But you also got that going on. Yeah, I seen that, Magnus. And Magnus, I owe you an email yet too. I'll get that out to you today. I just haven't had a chance. I got the card pulled on the side. Front, so top left and right corner surface damage, and then back was bottom two. Yeah, bottom two corners. Yeah, I still gotta do the stuff I picked from the show up. It's all in the stack, like right here. That's all the stuff I picked up from the show, plus some coins. Whoops, forgot I had this on. Next Jordan, top left corner white. This top right or top left corner white, top right looks like a little bit of damage to it. Could be the foil. I'll look at that. We'll also take a look up here at the foil stamp. I don't see any divots or scratches on the surface, which is good. Back centering. Maybe that might be the foil way it is. Maybe the bottom right corner. So you kind of can see there a little bit of white that I'm looking at, top left. Trying to see how I can get that. Let me get the camera back on. Kind of good. See, just a little bit up there in that top right. The other issue I saw, white down there on the bottom. And then this corner here. A little bit rounded in a way. You can kind of tell what the white is onto it. And see, when I do this with the darkness and the light, you kind of could tell that bottom left there had a little issue with it. So yeah, corners on Jordan for sure. In the guard shack. Yeah, it was. I was doing these non-live and posting and drop boxing them and stuff, and the formatting started getting screwed up. So I have to stop and do these live. Luckily, I only got about 50 cards left to do. I think this past week for everybody, or last 2 or 3 weeks, I've gone through like, oh god, probably 400 cards. So front, corners, back. What was that corner bottom? No. Centering for one. Yeah, I think everybody's watching football today. This is called catch up day for me. Try to get my office back. Magnus, if you're still in here, I picked this old. I packaged it up already, but it's a 2004, but it's a replica jersey with the letter through. I forget what company was making them at the time. Something Mills for a buddy of mine. It has Casey Stengel was the only person I could think of with 37 during that time period, but it's made like the old jersey fabric. Gotten a deal with stuff. It's not autographed or anything, but it's a nice piece for him to hang up. I should have took a picture of it to show everybody because it's really cool looking. Normally, I don't buy stuff like that, but for somebody else that wanted it. And originally, it was not, the guy was a little bit higher, but when I got some other stuff, he dropped the price because I always buy from him on it. Whiting at the top part of this. Yeah, it sucks when you have to do these. I'm not gonna lie. This is so time consuming, but it saves so much money. I haven't even got to mine yet. Luckily, I did some of mine ahead of time because regular might be opening this week because it's already listed from what I'm getting. A little bit of white top right corner. A little bit bottom. Very, very minute. That's with the higher magnification, though. Yeah, show was like really small yesterday with dealer wise that I was at. And I picked up 8 cards. So I think almost all of them are going to go repack. The new extreme pack should be out here, I don't know, maybe another month or so. See what I get back in from PSA, and there's no more shows until next month, anyhow. This was my major concern, your card. Right there, you can see the edge with the chunkage out of it on the top. Yeah, this is so much. Oh, I keep hitting the camera too. My desk is overpopulated. Look, I got wax laying back here. Those are the cards that somebody else is going to PSA. This stack's going to DC. This is repack. This is repack. That's all from a collection I picked up going through. I can never win. I love looking at this vintage stuff everybody gives me. I would send vintage regardless. And this doesn't have to be microscope, but a little bit of a soft corner where it might have been pushed in right there. A little bit of white. You know the centering. But I would probably send any vintage. You do got a little print mark there too, the little killer circle of yellow. I'm going to show you the corner on this just so you know. So when you're looking at this corner up here, you kind of see where the whiting is onto it, but as I go to flatten it out, see how that color's different? That's because it was a little bit smashed. Um, you definitely know that circle's right there. I don't ever do qualifiers. Then let you know the whiting right there. You can tell it's a little bit harder with the yellow and centering, but I would send this regardless. A little bit of a stain too, right there. Oh, Miss Grace, we don't play those games in here. There we go. Yeah, you guys don't never click those things, man. Straight virus. All right, next vintage. Yankees team card. You do got a little crease up here by the head. You already know the corner's centering. This corner's pretty well smashed down here. If I can get it on camera to focus. A little bit of a mark up in here. And of course, you're whiting on the back, plus a chunk out of that bottom corner. Like I said, I'd always send all vintage in. That's just me. You could really see the rounded corner on that. Let's see if I could pull that mark right there. You can kind of see it. And then you got a crease somewhere over yonder here, right there. And you can definitely see how much magnification I'm using just to show you this, but that's your one corner. Next. There. And then there. Oh, you just reminded me. I had on block packs. I wonder if I still am in it. I had 3 spots still on the PSA 9 Jordan rookie. I'll laugh if I hit that thing. Let's take a look real quick because now you guys got me curious as soon as you said that. I had a couple left onto it. I bought into an NFT, but I don't want to say, yeah, it's a real card though. I own a percentage of it's a Jordan. Then they gave me some free packs onto it. I know he did an elimination this morning. Oh, I still got one left on the Jordan Rare Air. Well, I'm out of everything, I think. Got 2 left on the PSA 9. That's it. 256 more to go. Can I be that lucky winner? All right. Let me go back to what I was doing here. Yeah, I get into him because this guy, you buy into him, he gives you packs, and so the Raz is like 2,000 and I think 24 or 32, something like that. And 50/50 is the whole way down to 1. I've yet to win, but I've known people who have hit onto them, and you could choose if you're the winner of that to either keep it digital or you could get the card physically. All right, Hank Aaron, 74 tops. Bottom left corner has a line on it, so I guess a little bit smashed, a little bit edge damage. Top right corner, actually all the corners centering. Nothing real crazy on the back. Just so you can see your bottom left corner. Maybe. Right there you could tell the damage the best. So, and then this is the other real big piece onto it. This edge damage down here. Like I said, I'd still send them in. Vintage is vintage and will all go up in time. Stuff like this, to me, I would grade because it's vintage and you could just pass it down the line. It may only be a $30 card now, but by the time you have grandkids or something, it could be a $300 card for them. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's called Block Packs, BLOKPAX. Got rid of him too. I mean, there were some big cards I know, and there's like Charizards and all kinds of stuff they do. Luca autos. Heck, he gave away free stuff in Harry Potter cards. I own like part of the Weasley guy. Oh, look at this. Jeter, Magnus. I looked at a bunch of Jeters already through this guy's stuff. If you clean the foil up, it might actually be kind of decent. Got a little white down here at this corner. A little bit of white down here. Might be the same corner. A little bit of white up here. I mean, I don't know what these go for. This might be like an SGC candidate just because it's cheaper. Oh, you should have seen some of the Jeters. I had a foil. I mean, it's probably come back like a 5. But people still grade them. Iconic card. A little bit of damage in that corner. I guess this is the corner I was looking at more. I can't remember now. Might have been the back I was more worried about. Yeah. Right there. A little bit up there. I mean, a good wipe down this card. Depending on what it goes for, might be worth something. I'm not sure. I'm just going to mark it as back top 2 corners, I believe. No. Yeah, back top 2 and bottom left. Yeah, I mean, some of this stuff's cheap, raw. It's hard to find that PSA 10. Sometimes, I mean, if you got one, cool, but I wouldn't buy just to be looking for them. They're hard. I would just buy the card 10. Jeter Tops rookie has something going down here. And across. Looks like this has kind of like been bent a little bit. The centering is off left to right, which they hit these hard on. I don't understand what's going on with that middle there. We'll see if the old microscope can pick it up better. And you got a divot back here underneath the word tops. Let me take a look here. So, oh yeah. Well, look, I mean, I was lucky I graded that 89 Don Rustin a 10, but I went through so many of them that I was opening way back in the day. And I sent in my 3 best, 2 9s and 110. See if I can pull that line up here. Might not be able. Right there. And then what I'm mostly concerned about If it pulls this up, see right there, the light's kind of highlighting it. I don't know if that's like a crease going in there or what, but it's really noticeable. And then we gotta set it where top. Yeah, right there under tops. You got a divot. I'll put in a light kind of, but in that corner of the T. So front centering, and then surface, back divot. Yep. Next one up. We in Jeter country here. You should have seen all the Tiger Woods rookies and stuff like that earlier. I gotta make sure I keep. Oh, I've been playing with both computers. Yeah, nothing freezes. Looks like a little markup here. We'll look at it. Let me find where I had that at. Somewhere by score. Oh, almost right to it too. Right there. So you can't see it that angle, but right there in the light you can see it. You might want to SGC this. Ain't bad. Hey, what's up, Surf? I just seen you in between Magnus's stuff. Yeah, as everybody's starting to get ready for everybody to start opening back up, I'll be getting a ton of cards in to review. Ricky Henderson. Bottom left corner's a little dinged. Yeah, and on the back, bottom left. Okay. Wait, I said bottom left, right? Yeah, both on bottom left. Okay. Let's see if I can pull it here for you to show you. Real hard to tell. Trying to get it to where it's angled just right. Kind of with that way the light is, you can tell with a difference in color there, the little bit of a ding. And then when I go to the back, let's see if I can pull it here. You kind of can see the outline a little bit on the back. Oh, I had it too. Dang it. Try it down this way. I had it there for a second. Kind of can see when I turn it up like this to where it's poking out a little bit. I can't get it again. I had it there for a brief, like half a second. But the bottom left corner is a little dinged. Joe Mauer. Chrome issue right here. Bottom right corner. Back centering. Back bottom right corner. So we'll look at those just so you can see them. All right, so this corner. Right there. And then your chrome issue, once I find where his bat piece is at here. It's right there. You can see where the flakes are at. But then when I flip this, you're centering, and it was this corner. A little bit of white will get you right there. You can see a little bit of the edge too. That was just fuzz. Right. Oh, some newer stuff. LaMelo Ball, Blue Velocity. They might give you that top and bottom centering. Let me see if I got my centering tool real quick. I think it's in my box. I'm going to do it down here. Hard to see it up there. Let me see what that adds up to. I gotta get a sheet. Might just make tolerance. It's very, very close. Very, very close. The back centering is off on this. I'll hold this here. If you don't care about possibly being a 9, but the front look is very, very close. Just let me know. I'll hold it to set it in. I mean, I don't know what a 9 goes for, but if you send in maybe down the road bulk or whatever, I don't think it's worth 100 to send in. Oh yeah, these are really nice. And second one of them. This centering looks worse. Let me grab my tool again. Put it down so I can look at this. This centering is a little bit more worse on this one than the other one. Plus, you do have a nick in this one. Right there by his elbow. Oh, my glove ain't on fully. Hold on. Right in there. Let me see if I can find my pen. See if I hold it up higher. Let me put that down. It's right there, though. Kind of hard when you have the pen way up high. Yeah. This one here, I don't think I would send in. So front centering and huge scuff. Back is centering too. I would send this into like DC Sports. Whoop, put on the wrong side. Next one. Anthony Edwards. Just by eyeballing, this centering looks pretty good. But you do have a dimple in it. Very minute. And of course, your back centering. I'll show you that divot. Alright, you gotta find the big blue line. And it's right there. Put it right down there at the bottom of that light. My pen right there, the shadow of my pen's kind of going on it. Then if you look right there, there's a little two little ones, but that one there is noticeable. Maybe SGC, they overlook it because it's a dimple and you get a better grade. Michael Jordan Hollow. These are so much fun to look at. I set mine in. Lots of surface damage on this. I'm trying to see if I can get it on the camera so I don't have to. You can just see it as I go across. Right there below light. Right there below light. If you're planning on grading this, don't send it to PSA. But surface has lots of damage. There you go. Weed whacker. Nah. It's just the way they are. I mean, they're real hard to grade those. I sent two in for GP just to fill an order up to get the minimum modern bulk with some people, but mine won't come out that great. The old Barcelona. I just saw some on the top edge. I don't know, maybe it was my eyes playing tricks on me. Man, I'm glad I took the freaking Lions today. I think they were like 10.5 point favorite or getting 10.5 points. The downfall of Kyler Murray right now. I don't know what this is on these cards. Let me look at this. If I can get the little thing up. You got a lot of boogerish things onto it, plus a little bit of edge wear. But up here at the top, I don't think I can get it on camera though. It's because of the white background. Hmm. Just look at the rest of the edge going down. It kind of looks a little funky. I would SGC it and definitely get a clean sleeve for it. See if I can pull the thingy up here. Oh, Miami's come back on the Jets, I see. And Pittsburgh somehow has tied the game. All right. Let's go to the next one here. Oop, pull this down. I can already tell you the edges on this are horrid. I'm just going straight to camera. All that chipping. All that chipping. So this one, I'm going to show you. This one looks really good on the edge. Look how that edge is. Very, very little, if anything, onto it. Um, the issue on this one, if I can get it, is going to be this corner. It's a little bit soft. And you can see it there to where it's a little bit darker. Let's try to get the light. See how the light goes on? The rest of it's real shiny, but up there it kind of doesn't go there. Best way I can describe where it's at. But top right corner. Uh-oh, Kobe time. Hoops rookie. Top edge. Whiting up there. I'll give you a close-up of this just so you can see what I'm seeing. Right there, you can see the whiting. And a little bit where the N and B comes down, a little bit of like a crease type look into it. But that I'm not really worried about. Let me look at something here in this corner. Oh, looks good. A little bit of whiting on this corner too. Kind of hard to get it. There we go. Maybe SGC on it. Yeah, stack's getting down pretty good. Ooh, let me pull this off. We've been on what, about an hour now? Yep. Probably about another hour or so. Top right corner white. Some going bottom left there, so we'll look at those. Right there, you can see the white. My other key concern. If I can get it. Pretty sure it was that corner. Let me look again. Looks like I gotta angle it this way. Somehow. Huh. Let me try it this way. There we go. So right there, when you look at the top right, there looks like a number 7. That's very noticeable in the back too. So top left and bottom right corner back. Oh, back to shacks. I thought we did all the shacks already. A little bit of whiting. All right. You can see a little bit of whiting there in the corner and the edge. And then it's very minute. And same up there on that top edge there. I'm going to check down here just because you got a little bit of a booger. A little bit of whiting there. Very, very minute whiting. Top, back, top right corner. Michael Jordan. All right. Centering's pretty close onto that, to be honest. We'll take a look. We'll take a look. There we go. Really not a bad card at all. I lied. I could see this under high power. Me. Well, I did have it there, right there. A little bit. Say a little the back side of them. A little bit of a hanger on that corner. I would try to squeeze this one in SGC. All right, some newer stuff. Debo Samuel, red, white, and blue. Prism, pretty. One corner looks kind of rough. All right, let's look at it though. Ah, lost it. There we go. Not bad there. Not too bad there. This is the corner here that worries me the most. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Can't really tell, but it's a little bit rounded. And that's just because I'm trying to lift it up to show it better. I mean, overall, it's a clean card. I mean, it might be worth it to do PSA on it, run it and see. At a bulk rate, I'd try it. Worst you can do is an 8. I mean, 10-1 and you're good. AJ Brown's a no-go right off the bat, and I'll show you here under the microscope. Right there between his legs, you got a surface issue. Wouldn't even touch it from there. Uh-oh, Kyler's up next. DK Metcalf. Ooh, red, white, and blue. Good old Kyler Murray. All right, you got some definitely chipping on this to where I would not send her in. Where am I? Okay, I need to find the ball. Right there, right between the lights as I go up, you'll see it. And then there's another one on this side. You can see all those right there. Would not send. And right there. Just look at the back here. See that? Go across from the Z. You got a little chip mark there. And down here through the word, I think it was Prism or Panini. There it is, right there through Prism. I don't know if it's a scuff or what, but I'm just putting scuff for back. DK Metcalf. Oh, we got another one after it, too. Cool. All right, same thing with DK between his legs. I've been saying between his legs in these videos a lot. Right there. Right there. A little bit up there. And you got a huge scuff mark on the back right there. Green DK. Oh, then we're going into older stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, boysies. DK green, I mean, other than a little bit of the centering, is that on a card? No. This DK green looks good on the front. Centering may be a hair off, but I would chance this. Yeah, nothing crazy on DK really. I chanced the green. Wait, let me look at this bottom corner before I do anything. I just caught something in the oh, there it is. Ah, might be the fuzz that was there. Let me look again. Yeah, I'd chance it, man. If it comes back a 9, it's a 9. All right, Aikman, Topps rookie. Oh, let me pull this down so I can show these because this will be easier this way. Top, bottom, centering. Centering on the front, yeah. You might be very over on the allowance between top, bottom, left, right. Make sure I move the mouses here. Oh, it's so cool seeing this stuff and holding some of these cards in my hand. I wish I'd have came live with the one guys, but I keep his stuff very, very private because he's a lot of like Super Express. Um, man, the stuff I was holding, I was shaking touching it to be honest. And it's weird because if you guys know what Zoom is, he has this other program I go on to, and I can just go on there. If he's live with me. If not, it goes to like this automatic Dropbox thing. And it's through his work, that bottom left corner on this. Um, man, I'll tell you what, I was never so nervous in my life. I mean, we're talking Kobe autos, Giannis stuff, low numbered. Another guy sent me in a bunch of vintage. His stuff was just go ahead and do it on his account for him, regardless. He just said look it over, see if there's anything super huge that he might have missed, and he like wrote down what he saw wrong with each card. Ooh, some crazy Mickey Mantles in that. Barry Sanders tops. I'll show it in the corner. All right, let me look at her here. All right, this could be the same thing, that bottom corner. This is a different side, though, if I can get it to show. Oh, I just had it. Snake in a pulpit. So hard these white cards to show it. White bordered. Oh, I ain't gonna win. You get that one. Oh, I just had it again. Somewhere right up here, I gotta hold it right. Just trust me, the bottom right corner is just a little nicked. And then you also have a lot of edge issue on top. A little bit in the corner there too on top right. Didn't see that. Yeah, it's crazy when you hold this stuff and then you don't know what it's going to grade. And then I could see what their stuff grades at on their accounts and stuff. I really wanted to, but don't really like, dude, you see my grades popped? And I'm like, no, I really don't pay attention to it. He's like, you gotta go look. And I'm like, holy crap. You just like, wow. I was holding that raw in my hand. It's just amazing. I'm really curious. He sent me in four Gretzky Opeachy rookies, and I'm gonna pull this down because it's a Barry Sanders. It's up next, but so you know how the Gretzky's very very hard with the edges and stuff onto it. I've probably never seen one with such minute edge. Like, you know how they were like kind of like jagged in a way. Like the other two, I was like, wow, these are really nice. And I looked at the other one, and I'm like, dude, did you trim this? I literally stacked them on top of each other, and I was looking, and they were all the same size. I was like, holy crap, I've never seen one like that. Very top left, bottom left. And probably you're centering a little bit, but I'll show you. These I don't think are worth nines much anymore right there. A little bit right there. I could pick it up pretty good just looking at it against a black surface. Maybe even this one a little bit. Doesn't really show up. But yeah, with definitely just with that corner alone, you're already at nine. Left and right centering's a little off too. Maybe SGC land. Oh man, if it wasn't for me knowing these one dudes for probably 10 years plus, maybe even longer now, I probably would never hold or touch half these cards. But what these guys, well, the one dude's real particular on. So what he does, he will go to shows, okay? And he will sit there and look at somebody's display. So say they don't have a whole lot of graded cards in their display, only like a handful. He'll look at it and buy the table out. And then he takes it back. He looks the stuff over, sends me like 150 cards at a time that he thinks is good, or he just says, grade them. And it's just amazing the stuff that he pulls out of it. Because, like, say, like a raw Kobe auto is like $3,000. He grades it, and at nines or tens or something like that, it's big money. But he doesn't do it. He might only hit, you might hit like 10 shows in 3 months, and that's about all he'll find. One table. That's all it takes. A little bit of white down there. Right there in that corner. And that corner is a little chunky, like it was been dinged. You could tell by the color right there. Hey, what's up, Silverwolf? Thank you. Yeah, I got some different ideas for this year. We'll still do the scam videos as they pop up. I think last year we did a lot more with it due to the fact of a lot of it going on with trim, fake autos, and stuff just to get people's knowledge up there. But I'm gonna do a little more box openings, go more in depth onto some stuff this year. More shows if I can. Oh wait, not back. Bottom. Thurman Thomas. This corner right there already gets you. Bottom right. And then wee little bit on the top right, not much. But the bottom right's your worst one. Oh, the corners on these are really hard. I think these all came out of a set they picked up. I found one so far that it was like real close to a PSA 10. I said that might be the only one. This has edge issues right off the bat. It's a Jerry Rice screen. Once I found it right there, they're going to pick that up real quick along with that corner. So, bottom right corner and then the bottom edge. Oh, they've been really, really bad. That's why I stopped buying them. The quality control with them producing. So like when you're doing the cards and they're cutting them, there's a time to where you have to change and do your machines out, and I think they're exceeding or pushing that limit to the max before they're doing it. Now Panini doesn't do their own cutting the cards; it's an actual company, but it's pretty bad. This Chris Carter bottom right corner as well, and then you got some edged issue there too. But the bottom right corner is the big one. Oh yeah, it's getting a lot worse. I haven't even really gotten a whole lot of new product this year. If you got to watch that Bowman Inception I opened, it was horrible. Uh, this Aikman. I'm gonna pull this up, the thing off the screen real quick. Top bottom centering is gonna kill you right off the bat. Believe it or not, I think that it might be a little white on the bottom right corner there. If it ain't the dang centering, it's the corners on these. All right, let me get to where I'm at my screen. It might not be bad. Huh? Yeah, just really that top and bottom centering. A little white on the top right. I wouldn't send this in the PSA though. Oh, at least you got some nice Steve Youngs out of it. That stuff was horrible. I wish when I was a kid I'd have known what I did now, because I wouldn't have opened the packs up the way I did. Oh, wait, we're in the Barry Sanders die cut. Bowman's best cuts. This corner down here a little bit. I'll show you that. This I probably would SGC. Just because you can't get a 0.5 on PSA. You can just see a little bit of a chip down there. That's really noticeable. The other thing you want to do is really wipe this card down. There's a lot of I don't know how to really say it, chrome dust onto it. Yeah, just this one corner right there, and you can just see it right there. As I pull it down, that little chip in it, really noticeable. Take a look at the back. Yeah, I'd probably try chances with SGC. Maybe get that 9.5 on it. I don't know what it's worth that way, but I don't know if it'd be worth more than the cost to grade. And I'm putting white down so you know what that means. And I'd look at SGC. Yeah, more than likely. Uh-oh, Jake Plummer. There's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Look at the corners under scope. My eyes start going bad. We only got a few left, though. A little bit of a chip right there in the chrome. I don't know if it's on the card or not. Yeah, a little chip there too, little surface issue. Needs wipe down big time too. A little bit of whiting there and that red. Oop, there we go. Let's go with the red because this is where you're going to see it the most. Yeah, back edges onto it, front surface. There we go. All right, so front. Oops, move my cloth. I remember the name. All right, Peyton Manning, Ultra Rookie. Maybe that bottom right corner. Like I said, only a few left, but my eyes start getting bad here after so many. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Had it on anyhow. So, if I can get to show it here. Little bit of wear right there in that bottom right. And a little bit of wear in the bottom left. I'm going to start writing this down because I'm going to start messing myself up here. All right. A little bit of surface marks there. Flip that around. There we go. Take a look at the back corners. Might Newton nick right there on the edge. That's from the Manning. All right. Ooh, what's that left? 3 left. Brett Favre Stadium Club rookie. My famous ones from back in the day. All right, we're going to look right here at this corner first. A little bit soft down the bottom right there. Just that bottom right corner soft on the front. About all I really see major. Next, Terrell Davis upper deck rookie. Wow. Bringing back some names at the end here. All right. This one's going to be pretty quick because as soon as I find where my scope's at, right there, that bottom right corner. A little bit of surface line across the top. You'd have to do research to see if that's a known issue. I don't know. I'm crazy here. Bottom right corner. Let's hit a little bit back. Yeah, bottom back, bottom right. A little bit of surface stuff. Look at that hollow real quick right there. Don't look bad. Last up, we just talked about 86 tops. Reggie White. Centering top and bottom. And if I can get this on here. A little bit of white there on the edge, along with the corner. I mean, the centering is pretty much going to kill you right off the bat. And right edge. Back bottom left. Bottom right. Oh, finally can take these gloves off. Whew. All right, guys, I am out. It's been a long day of looking at cards. I gotta get some stuff cleaned up. Appreciate y'all coming by, hanging out. I'll try to get that video up either tomorrow or Tuesday from the show the pickups and some coinage. But I gotta get 1, 2, 3 things here packed up and shipped out for tomorrow, and PSA's getting delivered tomorrow too. So probably do the PSA reveal video for tomorrow once I get out of work if it's here. And then Tuesday will probably be the card show video. Barnett, if I don't talk to you guys or back live with any more cards, you guys have a very Merry Christmas, happy and safe New Year's out there. And I will catch y'all probably next year live. I don't think I have any more cards left to look at. All right, talk to y'all later.